Hey folks, lack of response here. It is time for another round of the good, the bad, and the weird. We are finishing up the first row of the big box. We are looking at the D-Rocket Design Zulu Spear. Let's take a seat where we can look at some measurement size comparisons, and we'll talk about the good, which is things I like, the bad, which is things I don't like, and the weird, which are just things that make it unusual, interesting, eye-catching. Okay, start off, we have an S35 VM blade. I don't think it says it anywhere on there. I had to look it up online. And an aluminum handle. This is a double action OTF. I'm not a big automatic guy, so that's part of the weird we'll talk about. But let's start out with measurements, and then we will do size comparisons. Measurements first. About 3 inches of blade, a little bit less. About 7 inches overall. It's a small knife. Size comparisons. The world's boringest knife, the largest bend's a 21. And a Spyderco Mannix. It's a little knife. So, the good. I like the finish on the blade. I like the little logo that's been etched on there, the D-Rocket Design logo. I like the spear point shape. It's good for opening mail, and that's about it. It's just a little letter opener to me. I like the finish on the handle. I like these finger grooves on the back. Let me put that blade away for safety, because you can hold there easily. And it's the milling, the little micro milling, means the texturing is this way here for grip. And I like the placement of the switch. Makes it comparatively easy to actuate compared to something on the side for me, because there's more knife to hold on to. This it's I feel like I get a better grip this way than this way when using one of those switches. So that's good. The bad, kind of tiny. Autos are kind of impractical and illegal in some places. Well, illegal in some places and kind of impractical for my day-to-day EDC use. They're illegal where I am. You can own them but not carry them, so I don't really take it outside the house. The double edge gets a little tricky because, like, let's grab our Spyderco here. Like with the Spyderco, you can get, you can kind of choke up, you can get a finger up there, you can use a thumb ramp. A double-edged blade does not let you do those things, because if I try to do any of that with this knife, I am touching a sharp edge and I will get cut. I do not want to cut myself when I'm trying to cut something else, or at all, really. I prefer an absence of pain. I'm allergic to pain. So that's the bad. I'm not a big double-edged blades guy. The weird. Well, within the context of my collection, this one's weird just because it is an automatic. I don't usually buy those. I'm not that into them. I was curious, and I like Dario Caston's designs, and this was the one that appealed to me the most. I always kept wishing he would do a big knife, and I never saw him do one. It's weird because it's an automatic. I don't like those. It's small and it's an automatic, which makes it weird in the context of my collection. But for a lot of people, small automatics are probably normal. It is not a tactical-looking automatic. Most OTFs are... Wait, here's another comparison for us. A good comparison. An OTF that I actually carried and used, the Riate XO from earlier in this series. This is more my kind of OTF, something where it's bigger. I feel like it's more practical. It's single-edged. This is my kind of OTF. This is more of like a little fidget toy with a double-edged blade on it. So that's the weird. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next one.